Dear students, hope you all are fine. Myself Jimisha Chawda is going to teach you chapter number 3 more on MS Excel 2016. The topics to be covered here are introduction, entering number as a text in cells, entering special numbers, date and time, and different operations on cells. Let us start with the basic introduction of MS Excel 2016. MS Excel contains a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is a computer application that consists of multiple cells organized in the form of rows and columns. Now children, what are rows and columns? You can see in the slide that the horizontal data depicts the row and the vertical data depicts the column. A spreadsheet provides the facility to store, organize, and perform simple and complex calculations on the data. Understanding selecting and deselecting cells or a range of cells. Most tasks in Excel are performed within a cell. For this, you must select or deselect cells. There are different options in Excel for selecting cells. You can either use a mouse or a keyboard to select the cells. To select a range using the mouse, follow these steps. Step 1. Point the mouse pointer to the first cell of the range to be selected. Step 2. Hold down the left mouse button and drag it diagonally until all the required cells are selected. Let us understand how to select a range using the keyboard. To select a range using the keyboard, press the Shift key and move to the lower left cell of the range using arrow keys. You have 4 arrow keys in your keyboard: up, down, left, and right. You can use the combination of Shift key and arrow key as per your requirements to select the cell. Next, to completely select a column, just click at the column heading of that column. You can refer figure 1 for this. You can see in figure 1 that to select the entire column C, you have to click on the column heading of column C. To select a complete row, just click at the row heading of that column. You can see in figure 2 that I want to select the entire row number 5. I have to click on the row heading 5 of that column. Next, to select the entire worksheet, you have to click at the cross section of row and column heading. You can refer figure 3 for doing this. Understanding to select a huge range of cells. I want to select a huge range of cells. I can just click at the first cell in the range and press the F8 function key to activate the extended selection mode. The status bar displays the activation of extended selection mode. Now click at the last cell in the range. In the figure provided, you can see that I have clicked on A1 cell first, then pressed the F8 function key to activate the extended selection mode, and then click on E8 cell. Your range will be selected from A1 to E8. Now I want to turn off the extended selection mode. Again you press the F8 key. The extended selection mode will be turned off. Now to select multiple non-adjacent ranges, just select the first range, then hold down the Ctrl key and keep on selecting another ranges. In the following example given below, I want to select the range A1 to B4 and D2 to F6 both at the same time. I have to keep my cursor on the cell A1, select the range till B4, then hold the Ctrl key and select the range from D2 to F6. Learning different keyboard shortcuts. First, press Shift plus spacebar to select a row in which a cell is active. Second, press Ctrl plus spacebar to select a column in which a cell is active. Press Ctrl plus A to select the entire worksheet. Entering number as a text. Most of the times when you enter a number into a cell, it is saved as number data type and aligned to the right of the cell. Sometimes you may need to enter numbers with a leading 0, which means you want 0 in front of your number, as in case of enrollment number, telephone area code, etc. In that case, when you enter a number, suppose you want to add 044 in cell A2, and then you press the enter key, the number will be added as only 44 and it will be right aligned. What if I want a 0 in front of 44? For doing this, I have to add a apostrophe sign in front of a number. So if I put apostrophe 044 and then press the enter key, the number will be entered as text and it will be aligned to the left of the cell. Thus we can say that when you want to have a leading zero in a number, you have to add a apostrophe before the number. Entering special numbers, date and time. Numbers are important components of an Excel worksheet as they can represent different types of data values. Excel provides various number formatting to represent them in a special manner. To change the number format, follow these steps. Choose the cells with number values which are to be formatted. Click Home tab, Format command from the Cells group. Select Format Cells option from the list to open Format Cells dialog box. Select Number tab in it and choose the required format from the listed categories. Now click OK button. Here in the image, you can see that after selecting the category as number, the right pane shows some of the settings to be performed. You can select the decimal places of the number you want, and if you want negative numbers, you can select that also. Learning to change the date and time format in MS Excel. Date and time type of cell data is also entered in the form of numbers, which can be further formatted to show it in a specific format. To change the date and time format, follow these steps. Open Format Cells dialog box and select Number tab. Choose Date and Time option from the category list. Choose the required format from the sample list and click OK button. The entered value will appear in the selected data format. Here you can see that after selecting the date category, the different types of date format is displayed. Whichever format you want, just click on it and then click on the OK option. Similarly, you can also do the formatting of a number in the time format. You have to select the time option in the category and then the format of time will be displayed. You have to select the format you want and then click on the OK button. Operations on cells. When you are entering data in the cell, you can perform different operations like editing, copying, deleting, moving, resizing, and formatting in cells and the cell contents. Let us learn editing. Editing means overwriting or modifying cell contents. Overwriting cell contents, which means that you want a new value to be written in place of the old value. To overwrite the contents of a cell, select the cell and type the new data in the cell and press the enter key. Your data gets modified. It is shown in the picture that initially name of the cereals are written. The last cell, oats, we want to replace it with millet. Click over there and then type the new data millet and press enter key. Oats value will be replaced with millet. Modifying cell contents partially. Minor errors in the contents of the cell can be corrected by partial modification. To modify the cell contents partially, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the cell you want to modify. Step 2. Click at the formula bar or press F2 key or double click on the cell itself. Step 3. Now modify the contents and press the enter key. This is same as renaming your cell. Deleting cell contents. To delete cell contents, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the cells. Step 2. Click Home tab on the ribbon. Step 3. Click Clear command from the editing group. Step 4. Click Clear Contents option from the list. your data in the cell will be deleted. You can also delete the cell contents by simply selecting it and pressing the delete key from the keyboard. Copying cell contents, copy and paste. To copy the contents of the cell, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the cell or a range of cells, for example, D3. Step 2. Click the Home tab on the ribbon. Step 3. Click Copy option from the Clipboard group. Step 4. Click the cell where you want the same content. For example, D8. Step 5. Click Paste option from the Clipboard group. Now you can see that the content Maze has been copied from the cell address D3 to the cell address D8. Thus, you can say that your content is pasted. Operations on cells. When you are entering data in the cell, you can perform different operations like editing, copying, deleting, moving, resizing, and formatting in cells and the cell contents. Let us learn editing. Editing means overwriting or modifying cell contents. Overwriting cell contents, which means that you want a new. Step 4. Click the cell where you want to move the content. For example, D8. Step 5. Click Paste option from the Clipboard group. You can see that the cell content Maze has been moved from the cell address D3 to the cell address D8. And while doing this, you can see that the D3 cell address becomes empty. This is called as cut and paste. Steps to move cell contents by dragging. Here in the figure, you can see that column A has the name of the cereals and column B has the name of the fruits. I want to move the name of the fruits, that is, the range B1 to B6 to D1 to D6. This can be done by dragging. To do this, you have to follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the range of the cells to be moved. Here it is from B1 to B6. Step 2. Move the mouse pointer to the border of the selected cell or a range of cells. You will notice that the mouse pointer changes from this sign to the next sign as shown. Step 3. Now drag the selected cell or a range of cells to the new location. You will see that the range B1 to B6 has been moved to D1 to D6. Note, if the destination cell or a range of cells already contain any data, Microsoft Excel seeks confirmation from the user before overwriting them. Dear students, hope you have got all the concepts of Excel 2016. More topics will be covered in part 2. Thank you for watching the video. Stay home, stay safe.